There's been something that's been playing on my mind the past few weeks since I actually saw Magic Mike stage show, which I can highly recommend for a bit of fun. And, I was there with a group of girls and we were looking at these, beautiful men dancing with their shirts off, and it was all very seductive. And the girl next to me and I said, "Is this what women want? Is this what women find sexy?" And it's kind of been playing on my mind ever since. And this is not a dig at Magic Mike's stage show. It was a fantastic performance. But I started thinking about this world of where there are male strippers or male performers for women's pleasure. And I feel as though we need to move with the times with this. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't have male strippers in that stereotypical environment where the girls are giggling and everyone's having a bit of fun, but we also need things outside of this as well, beyond this. So I always used to think it was kind of frustrating for a modern feminine sexologist when you would, and I've been to my fair share of male strip clubs in the day, go to a male strip club and it's taken seriously somewhat. And I say seriously somewhat because people are still having fun and they're still enjoying the environment, but it is more of a serious and nearly honest look into sexual desire, and people are paying for lap dances and they're really allowing themselves to enjoy it, and it is taken with a level of severity, I suppose. But then when you get to females and the male stripper world, it's all a big joke and everyone's kind of giggling and laughing, and it's not really taken too seriously. It's kind of something you do on a hen's night, or you go on one of those boats with all the boys and it's, it's a girls' night out. And it's great that we can have a bit of fun with our sexuality and we can laugh and giggle and that we even have that. But I also think that there needs to be an element of that where women are allowed to take this seriously as well. So, little short story, once upon a time in Las Vegas, I was taken to this strip club called Palomino, if anyone's heard about it, and it was grandfathered in, meaning that it had a liquor license and full nudity. If anyone's not aware, in Vegas, I don't know if it's still the same, but you can't have full nudity and a liquor license. So I was taken through this back door, and all of a sudden I was picked up and laid on the floor and a towel was put over my lap. And I did have a few to drink, and I was thinking, what is it that's going on? And then I look around and there's all these women in booths, and they were, no one was laughing and giggling. They were really enjoying themselves. Next thing I know, this big guy comes out from behind the curtain. He's swinging on a pole, beelines for me, and then I realized why I was laying on the floor with the towel over my lap. Because the guy was naked and he gave me this full-on lap dance while I'm laying on the ground. But again, I looked around at these women, and instead of the laughter and the giggles, they were really getting into it, allowing themselves to feel that sexual desire and that fantasy towards this guy. And I remember having that moment of thinking, God, I wish we had more of this in the female world as well. It can be fun to have male strippers and, have them at hens parties and have these dance shows and have a laugh and giggle and be able to have fun with sexuality on that way. But we should be able to take it as seriously as the male world does as well. So to try and answer that question of what do women want and what do we find sexy, where I feel like we're going wrong is we're trying to put all women into a category in a box, that we all particularly like the one thing or the one type of thing. What we need to actually be doing is exploring different women's desires and what different people find sexually attractive, and catering for that as well, instead of saying to a demographic or a population, here's what should be sexy for you. Instead of what should be sexy, let's actually listen to what women want and what women sexually desire. Now, I hope you enjoyed that vlog. If you would like to be notified of my future vlogs, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, if you would like to check out my online store, have a look at Dr. Nikki's shop. Thanks, guys. Bye.